I did not come out of film school a great filmmaker. I don't even know if I would consider myself a great filmmaker now, but I did come out of film school with a much clearer picture about what the film industry is. I had more contacts than I knew what to do with, and I had a job. Let's talk about film school. Camera rolls. Scene one, apple, take one, marker. I didn't get into NYU. I wanted to get into NYU, I did not. I got recruited by their track team to pole vault for them because I was a pole vaulter at the time, and I thought pole vaulting would be my in to Tisch. It was not, I did not get in there. Literally Christmas 2011, on my doorstep, an SVA book arrived, just School of Visual Arts. I had never heard about SVA, but I was like, it is a school in New York City, and my thought process was, okay, if I got into SVA, I could go to school there for 1 or 2 years, and then I could transfer to NYU. Genius. That's what I was gonna do, right? So in August of 2012, this little suburban chick moved to New York City to go to school at SVA and study film.
Scene one, cut, take two.
I didn't end up leaving SVA, and something that I learned that I loved about SVA was that it was a trade school. You are given cameras, you are given lights, you're given edit bays, and you choose what you want to do with all of those things. I can't imagine a screenwriter would love SVA. It's just not set up for less tactile positions in the film industry.
State your name.
Becca Farsace,
AKA.
also known as
Oh, she's turning red. It's so cute. Oh.
I'm really hot.
Yeah, sure.
So when I got to film school, I took advantage of every opportunity that was given to me. I said yes way more than I said no, and within my first year, I was even PAing on like actual sets. Like I PA'd for the reality TV show X Factor, which was quite interesting. That's why this video, it's not really about film school. No, it's about taking advantage of 4 years of your life where you don't really have loads of responsibilities yet. It was 4 years of being able to make mistakes. It was 4 years of being able to try to be a director, try to be a grip, try to edit. It's about 4 years where you slowly sink into debt that you will be paying back for years and years and years
and years to come.
But also 4 years where you just get to learn and grow on your own. And what you do with those low stakes is up to you. At SVA, if you didn't want to do anything, you didn't have to do anything. Nobody's going to care. You have to care.
Scene one, act, take three.
It's so true. In 2016, I made a resume and I haven't touched it since. The best piece of advice I have for anyone going to film school is to meet as many people as you possibly can. Because all of those people are presumably also working on sets and meeting people, and they're all forming paths, and you can start to go down their path. And every job I've gotten post-college has been through someone I know. Camera rolls. Scene one, apple, take 4, marker. There is an element of having some level of skill, right? Like you can get a job, but if you're not very good at that job, you probably won't keep that job. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasn't always great at photography. I was actually really always bad at editing. God, I made loads of terrible films in film school. Oh my God. Loads and loads. It takes time. It takes time to get good at something, and it takes a lot of practice. And SVA allowed me time and allowed me ample opportunity to practice.
To Canada, take 5.
There's one more large advantage to going to school in New York City and then staying in New York City. It's really hard to meet people when you don't come into an environment where everyone else is trying to meet people. And I've known plenty of people that have moved to New York and have really struggled to find friends and find community. And I am incredibly grateful for the family that SVA gave me. They're really hardworking, wonderful people. And so when I graduated college and I stayed in New York, there was a select few of us that stayed in New York, and I just had this like built-in group of wonderful buds. It doesn't have so much to do with film school, but it does have a lot to do with life. So I highly recommend film school, but I only highly recommend it, number one, if you have the luxury of being able to sink yourself into debt, or you're extremely smart and talented and you get a full ride, or I don't know, you come from a family who's well off enough to pay for it. Even if all of that is true, you have to work really damn hard and you have to meet a lot of people, and then film school is worth it. Okay, I definitely got enough here. This is gonna be a to edit. Good luck, edit Becca.